Hey ladies, it's grocery haul time. So I did a really light store run today. So I brought out some of the things I picked up last week just because there's so many different ways to execute the keto diet. And for the sake of the newcomers, I want to show them kind of how I do it. You know, me personally, I do not believe in meal prepping. I do believe in being prepared and I do believe in leftovers. So I make sure that I surround myself with things that cook really fast and then I overcook slightly so that I can come back to it and maybe reinvent it in a different way. But so that I don't set myself up for failure if I get hungry, I may have things that I can grab. So start with the things that I put in my coffee. So I love coffee. I'm a big time coffee drinker. Whatever I'm in the mood for, I kind of change up the flavors on it. Be careful if you drink coffee like me because some of the flavored coffees, I do Keurigs, for example, they will have hidden sugars and carbs, or they do have sugar and carbs in those. Say you get caramel vanilla flavored Starbucks Keurig coffee. That definitely has carbs and sugar in it, but they do not list it on the box. So I want you to be aware. If I feel like I've done good, then I might have a flavored one. I just don't do it excessively. But the thing that doesn't change when I make my coffee is that I do put this brand coconut oil in it. The sugar-free flavorings, that might change. It might be caramel, it might be French vanilla. They have different flavors in this if you're lucky enough to find it. Fun tip or fun fact, Dollar Tree actually sells sugar-free flavoring like this, so it's a lot cheaper. It actually tastes a little better, but it's hard to keep it stocked. So when I know that when I go to Dollar Tree, it's really hit and miss if I'm gonna find what I need. This brand is a lot more expensive, but you got to do what you got to do because I like drinking coffee. I put half and half in it. You could definitely do heavy whipped cream or heavy whipping cream, but you just want to stay away from milk or creamers that have flavoring in it that don't read sugar free. You always want to double check the carb count on it. So last week I picked up the chocolate chip keto waffles. They're absolutely delicious, by the way. This is not my first box. I just haven't opened it yet. But today I was lucky enough to find just the regular ones. I'll take it any way I can get it. I mean, they're really good. I like the crunch. And the reason why I was saying that is because I'm also, like I told you, in a berry kind of mood. But it's hard to buy fresh right now because of the season. Every time I buy berries, they go bad before I even have a serving of them. So I was like, forget it. I'll buy these. That's why I was kind of glad that I found the plain waffles because I can heat some of these up, add some granulated monk fruit to it to make it a little bit sweeter because does have kind of like a bitter taste. These do not have syrup on it, so it's gonna be more natural. But I would totally put these berries on the chocolate chip if I wasn't able to find the plain ones. I don't know if this is the only brand sugar-free, keto-friendly maple syrup. I don't know if that is the only brand, but it's the only one I've ever come across. And I've only been able to find it in a store called Winco. And I think Winco may only be in Texas. I'm not sure, but I just know that Winco is not everywhere. And then, of course, my greens. I go to this a lot because it takes like 5 minutes to stir fry the coleslaw, add either some soy sauce or some Worcestershire sauce. I was so scared to say that today. Um, but it's you can flavor it, you can saute it really, really fast with shrimp at the same time. It cooks different pans, but you know what I'm saying. Shrimp cooks really fast. This cabbage cooks really fast. Obviously, the salad, you don't have to cook it at all. So easy to grab, fast to cook. And so I get those weekly. Now, this is something new I ran across today. So this one is rice, cauliflower, broccoli, florets, and cheese sauce. And then this one looked interesting to me. Rice, cauliflower casserole with green beans, fried onions, and mushroom sauce. So I'm excited to try those. I got more tilapia, however you want to say it. That's a must for me, especially when I restart keto. I always eat leaner meats starting out, just to kind of like detox from all the heavy, fatty, carby, sugary, all the other foods I've been eating. So I could so see fish and some of this, maybe with an extra vegetable, just depending on how I'm feeling. The fat for me would come in with the butter I add. If I add shrimp scampi, because I love the way that shrimp scampi sauce tastes, and you could buy it in a bottle. So I'll either add butter or shrimp scampi sauce, tartar sauce. That's where the added fat comes in for me when I eat it. And then I have chicken tenderloins left from last week. I'll cook those and easily throw it in eggs or a salad or a wrap, so on and so forth. Last week, I also bought a bag of chicken wings. I cooked the whole bag of chicken wings and ate on them for a few days. Never got bored, not one time, because I had so many different flavors that I could add to it. Sugar-free orange ginger. I actually had wings with the sugar-free orange ginger and sauteed cabbage. It tasted like Chinese food. I had sugar-free barbecue sauce, the sweet and spicy kind, dipped it in ranch. I had buffalo sauce, dipped it in ranch. So I just never got bored with it. And the only kind I didn't have was Parmesan garlic. I love Parmesan garlic wings. I so would have dipped that in ranch dressing, but I went through them before I even got to that. So yeah, I'm eating the same thing over and over again, but never got bored. Broccoli florets and Brussels sprouts, because again, green vegetables, you need them. And of course, my garbage. So I pick this up often. The spinach artichoke dip, I either eat it with pork rinds or the low carb tortillas. You can either fry them or bake them in the oven. This is not something I pick up all the time. I got it for my daughter and actually ended up dipping pork rinds in it, and I'm okay with it. I love spicy guacamole. Again, I love avocado, but they go bad before I'm really able to even get to it. So it's kind of my way of adding the avocado without the expiration date, quote unquote. And I'll add this to, again, fiesta eggs or my salads, or if we make tacos, whatever. It's a good fat for you. I came across this cream soda and Dr. Pepper. That's like two of my favorite drinks. Got the diet version. I'm gonna see what it's like and let y'all know. Over here, it's some older stuff I had left. I have an abundance of sandwich meat left. The turkey franks are really, really good, or smoked sausage, I'm sorry. And then, of course, the bread, that's like a must. Those are the protein, plant powder, low carb tortillas that I like to use. Pickles, because why not? They're salty, they're good for you on keto. Now, I found these, and let me tell you, let's see, I found them in Walmart Neighborhood Market. So this one is cheesy chicken, let's see, fully cooked seasoned chicken with eggs, cheese, and vegetables. So you can either make these in the microwave or the oven, I think. And I really had super low expectations with them. I was like, this is not going to be very good in the microwave, but I was really pressed for time and I really needed something. So I popped, they're a good size too. They're not small at all. So I popped like 3 of them in the microwave on a minute and a half and just kind of let them sit for a second. They were crispy as if they were in the oven, and they are really flavorful. I was really blown away by them. So They had them with turkey and they had them with sausage, I think. But I've been wanting to try the chicken sausage avenue just because I do get tired of so much pork. Um, so it's a good review for me. If you can find them at a Walmart neighborhood market or somewhere else, it's good. And that's pretty much everything. I would just end it on the note of the yogurt. You know, my veterans, we've talked about it before. So when I first started eating yogurt through this whole thing, I started with this brand on the left. Really good, but it does have a good amount of carbs and sugar in it. Not as much, but you know, that would be just about the only thing carby or sugar you could eat that day. It would count for a majority of it. So I tried this one, the Too Good, and it is better for you. It has literally half of the carbs and sugar that this brand does. But in my opinion, it was a lot less flavorful. And I didn't want it. I didn't want it. I didn't like it. I think I'm going to switch back to this brand. And please don't pay attention to those expiration dates. I'm definitely going to replenish it this evening. But that's about it. I just wanted to give you an example of how I kind of execute it. I'm on the go. So I have things literally that I can grab. I can make half of a sandwich, or I'll cook this whole bag of wings and it'll be waiting on me whenever I'm ready. I could throw together a salad. These keto waffles take no time in the oven. So I just make sure that I surround myself with go-to things. And some of the other ladies make really in-depth keto recipes, and those are great too. However, whichever way you need to execute it that fits your lifestyle best, do that. But variety is life. Be prepared. That's all. You don't necessarily have to meal prep, but you do need to be prepared. Okay. So I'll see you guys next time.